Heckles of disapproval from workers on the picket line as bus drivers, defying a day of action, leave Madrid's main bus depot in the early hours of this morning. Police out in force and with watchful eyes. It's one of the many protests we'll see throughout Spain today, all part of a 24-hour general strike in the country called by its two biggest labour unions, the CCOO and the UGT. Protestor Alvaro Alonso and his colleagues are unequivocal in their condemnation of the ruling People's Party. The Spanish government is taking unfair austerity measures that are affecting those which are not guilty of the economic crisis. During the crisis, the big companies, the banks, have made a lot of money and they have a lot of benefits, whilst the rest of the citizens have been working and living humbly. The mass disruption to public and private services won't just be in Spain. Italy, Greece and Portugal are joining in too, in what will be the biggest public show feeling of its kind across Europe. And as cancellations are racked up at Lisbon airport, most UK airlines have already cancelled flights from Britain into these countries today. British Airways is asking customers to check flights before travelling, but they're offering passengers a chance to change their flight date to within the next fortnight. Troika out of Portugal, down with the yellow Portuguese government. Long live the general strike, is the banner outside the main control centre for the metro in Lisbon. Around a fifth of the 5.5 million strong workforce is in a union, and marches and rallies are planned across the country today. The message is clear. We've had enough. We can't stand the pressures of these austerity measures any longer. Inevitably, given other protests in the last few months across Europe, the police will have a job on their hands with the chance of some violence during protests later on.